Don't mind me. It's early in the morning, but I'm a slacker. I'm terrible at making videos, apparently. But Bama did have her puppies, like, almost 4 weeks ago. And my life just got very hectic. My sister had a baby. She had a traumatic birth, and I've had to help her a lot. But Bama had 14 babies. One of them was not with us anymore whenever it came out. But this is everybody. There is 7 girls and 6 boys. They just got done eating some puppy food, so it's very dirty in there right now. I'm waiting to see who gets up and poops and pees and whatever, and then I'm gonna mop it up and get new blankies in there. But I'll just tell a quick little story on how her birth went. And so it was July 3rd at 2 a.m. She's trying to push and push and push, and nothing was happening. So I call my mom and I tell her what's happening. I was like, I feel like something's wrong. And she's like, okay, I'm gonna come over and I'll help, because she's delivered a handful of litters of puppies before. And her whelping box was right here. Don't mind all this planning a wedding, but her whelping box was right here by the sliding glass door. And Bama's pushing and pushing, and I see my mom's headlights reflect off of everything over here, and I was like, oh good, she's here. And I look at Bama's backside, and the lights were off because she hadn't had anyone yet, and there was something sticking out, and I was like, oh okay, we're going. But then I can't really see because it's so dark, and I'm like, what is that? And I grab it, and it's 2 little feet and a tail. No bag, just a puppy's feet and tail hanging out. So it's coming out backwards. My mom walks in, and I was like, get over here. She is having this puppy, and it is backwards, and there is no bag on it. Stop it. Don't mind my puppy. My little baby puppy. She wants to get in there with Bama and play with her. So not knowing how Bama's going to react to, someone that's not normally living here, I put a towel over her head, and I'm holding on to her, petting her. I'm like, it's okay. My mom grabs this puppy and starts pulling on it, and Bama's pushing, and she wouldn't lay down. She's standing up, walking in circles. And so my mom's like, come on, Bama, come on, give me a push. And she looks at me, she goes, Kaylee, I don't know if this puppy's gonna make it. And I was like, okay, just get it out, let's make sure Bama's okay. I don't want to call the vet right now. Let's just get this puppy out. Puppy comes out, she's fine. And then the next 2 puppies come out the exact same way, not in a bag, and feet first. So once we get that under control, a couple come out head first in a bag like normal. Then a couple more come out feet first. And then it's like 6 o'clock in the morning at this point. And I gave her a shot of oxytocin because she hadn't had any in over an hour. And my mom's like, okay, do you have this under control? I was like, yeah, we're good now. And
I turned the PlayStation off when I was playing.
Okay, just go turn it back on. Don't mind my children. It's early and they're being brats already. You stop it right now. Be nice. So right as my mom walks out the door, she has another puppy, and I was like, oh, perfect. Then an hour later, nothing's happening. So I give her another shot of oxytocin, and 8 o'clock comes, nothing's happening. So I called my mom, and I was like, what should I do? I know I can feel at least 1 more in there, because she'd had 8, and they told me that they seen an ultrasound, or the x-ray, at least 9. I was like, I know I can still feel someone in there. And she's like, okay, well maybe she just needs to take a rest. She's been doing this for a long time, because she was laboring the whole day before, and she hadn't slept. I was like, okay. So she goes to sleep, and I sleep right next to the whelping box. I only sleep for maybe 2 hours, and that's every time a puppy would make a noise, I'd sit up. So very, very little sleep. And then noon comes around, I get up, and I start getting my life together a little bit, and I'm watching her, and 1 o'clock comes and she's pushing. I was like, okay, here we go. And that's the puppy that came out that wasn't alive. It wasn't in a sack. It came out head first, but it wasn't in a sack. And I tried for like 5-10 minutes, and I was like, it came out and its tongue wasn't the right color, and it was already gone. I was like, okay, that one was just stuck. It was in the canal too long. It wasn't in a sack. Whatever. We're done. And like 5 minutes later, here comes another puppy, and it's fine, and she keeps going. I have it all wrote down on her whelping box. So the last one was born at 1:36, and I was like, okay, we're done. And then she's in the whelping box with everyone. They're all snoozing, and I go walking by right here because my bathroom's right here. I go walking by, I'm like, oh my god, she's sitting on a puppy. And I go to grab, and I like get closer, and I realize that this puppy is wet, and its little head's just sticking out. And so I yelled at my fiance, I'm like, she's having another puppy, and I pulled it out, and it was fine. It was alive, and that was at 5:37. So like 4 hours later, she had her last puppy. So yeah, we ended up with 14 altogether, 1 angel puppy, and that one was a girl. The angel puppy was. So she would have had 8 girls and 6 boys, but with the one that passed away, we have 7 girls and 6 boys. And everyone is healthy. Everyone's doing really good. I have one little guy, and he's got a red color on, so I call him Red. But he's like one of my favorites because he looks like a little mini puppy compared to everyone else. He looks like a little midget mastiff. Now let us stop. So he's definitely one of my favorites. And then Hot Pink is also one of my favorites because she literally looks like Bama. She looks exactly like her. She has the same kind of hair texture as her. So I call her my little mini Bama. But yeah, everything went pretty good. We have healthy puppies, and I'll show them one more time. And now that my life's under control a little bit, I'll do some more videos of them when we go to vets and stuff, and of them playing outside once they're big enough to go outside, and all the fun stuff. So, sorry that I didn't get it on video like I said I would, and that I haven't posted anything in forever, but, life got crazy, and I don't normally do this, so I just thought I'd give an update for the few people that have watched the videos. But there's Mom and everybody. You're such a good mama, huh? There's everybody snoozing because they just had some real puppy food, all soaked up in some water and formula. But they're definitely enjoying the puppy food. Their bellies get all big and fat, and they look like little ticks. So, but that's it for now.